Okay, so I couldn't find the intro. Anyways, we're chatting about Rockefeller's new fund. Well, it's an old fund, but new ventures into cryptocurrencies. Soros, the man who went against blockchain, now supports it. Not really, but he is supposedly investing into digital assets. And a quick chat about our good old partners at Coinbase. My name is Michael Kubera. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. David Pakman dropped by Fortune's offices. He told them, yo, listen, I got some news for you, okay? You know Venrock, the venture capital firm by like the Rockefellers, billionaires? Remember John D? John D's dad, by the way, was crazy. Fun fact, he used to walk around with a large wad of cash. If I remember correctly, it was like $15,000 or no, it was either $15,000 or $50,000 just worth of cash in his pocket in a time where there was giant wealth dispersing. Venrock, well, David Pakman's a partner to that. And he walks in, he's like, oh, Venrock's partnering up with this place called Coin Fund. They're a Brooklyn-based cryptocurrency investment group. And that means that the Rockefellers are getting into cryptocurrencies and digital assets. So I'm not really sure what they're going to be looking at first, what their targets are, but this is most likely looking at ICOs, coins, any projects that are going to be revolving around the cryptosphere, anything from offering services to offering products. And there's more and more jobs and more companies coming out. So that's interesting. I personally respect the Rockefellers. Some people have some controversial things to say about them. Either which way, I mean, if you're going to be a billionaire, there's going to be people who love you, there's going to be people who hate you. My advice, get inspired by these guys. Up next is Mr. George Soros, where some people thought I was a plant for Mr. George Soros like a year and a half ago. I still have comments on WorldStar about that. Don't look into that. George Soros made a hefty sum of money from going against the Bank of England, and back in the 90s, I think it was the 90s, yeah, somewhere around there, he made over $1 billion and then started investing further, and wait, he's got billions and billions all over the place. And WhatsApp message. Pretty much, stocks were crashing a little bit. He decided to go when everybody else is selling, of course, in the red. This is one of Warren Buffett's techniques. A lot of rich guys become rich because they're the 1%, like the 0.0001% that believed in something, or they just manipulated the markets. Either which way, they went against the crowd and they made a lot of money for like 3 generations continued, or 30 actually. Gonna silence that. There we go, much better. So, George Soros came out against cryptocurrencies, but supposedly in 2017 he started investing with them. A lot of people are concerned that now that his firm, his company, is associated with digital assets, there's going to be some right movement in the cryptocurrency markets. And being that he's a billionaire and he knows other billionaire friends, he has powerful connections, political figureheads, a lot of power. So if he wanted to keep the markets down, where it's a bear market right now, for the next couple of months, he wants to extend everything, he definitely has the ability to do that. And when you are connected with pretty much everybody else, or even the people he's not connected with, all it takes is one simple phone call. His agent can do it, whatever. He already made billions of dollars manipulating markets. I mean, the whales from Wall Street are definitely getting hungry, so I'm just going to read to you guys a quote. In a speech at the World Economic Forum in Davos on January 25th, I have no idea where Davos is, Soros argued that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin cannot be considered currency due to their volatility, and that their value is speculative. Bitcoin is not a currency because a currency is supposed to be a stable store of value, and the currency that can fluctuate 25% in a day can't be used, for instance, to pay wages because wages drop by 25% in a day. It's a speculation based on a misunderstanding. While criticizing the major cryptocurrency in January, the legendary macro trader did not provide any price predictions. Meanwhile, his firm, Soros Fund Management, which owns $26 billion worth of assets, has partnered up with some people and has done some interesting deals where they got into digital assets. Cryptocurrencies, boy! Don't know the full extent of everything. However, we shall find out in the next coming markets. If this has any impact, then I should probably wipe my camera screen. But on to the next thing. I wouldn't be too concerned about, what was his name? Mr. Soros, there we go. If there is something that he's going to manipulate, it's definitely not something you can control. So you just got to keep going with the flow and hopefully make more money. The last thing, Coinbase, also billionaires. We just got billionaires all over the place today. Bang. Rolls-Royce, yachts. Coinbase decided, the president and the CEO came out to make Coinbase Ventures. So there's been multiple Coinbase projects coming out. Coinbase Ventures, they will utilize the funds that they have disposable right now to kickstart a fund and go into other projects. So they're turning into a hedge fund. Dang, that's like an ultimate power play right there. A hedge fund and an exchange. Not one exchange, by the way, because Coinbase is also connected with its sister exchange, GDEX. Dang, that's a lot of money. Start thinking about the future, especially if Bitcoin keeps exploding. Woo! These guys go from a couple billy to a couple hundred billy. Crazy. Of course, Wall Street is scared. So what do you think about that? My name is Mike, or Kubera. Thanks so much for watching. It's a Gucci morning. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we shall see you guys tomorrow.